What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review of this week's episode of DBZ Kai, the final chapters. Now I gotta say, this episode was really damn good. Like, out of all, like, as of recent, this is definitely one of the better episodes as of recently. Like, the fight, the art animation, the emotion, this episode was all great. A little bit of fan service, not that kind of fan service, but fan service was also nice to see, so let's talk about it. Before we get in, I want to talk about my super review, but let's talk about JoJo this week. Oh my god, JoJo Adunami was because, like, did you guys watch Tsunami? Of course, know last week, Paul in the River was turned into a child by the I guess you say the monster of the week stand user. And of course, this week's episode was just Paul in the River trying to just find a way to get back to his adult form, but then Jotaro shows up and actually his stand is that, like, hey, if his shadow touches your shadow or touches you, like, you know, you can become a lot younger in life. So you turn, if you're like saying you're like, I don't know, if 18, you turn when you're 7. But Jotaro, and the dude's like, no, Jotaro's 7 years old. This is going to be easy. And then 7-year-old Jotaro absolutely kicks his ass. And he's like, Jotaro has been kicking ass and taking names since he was 7? I love Jotaro. I already love Jotaro. I love that much more knowing that he was kicking ass and taking this at the tender age of 7 fucking years old. Man, that was just awesome. I was like, Jotaro. That is why he's best Jotaro. The man is, I love Jotaro. I love Jotaro to death. Anyway, so let's get to DBC. So starts off with Goku going Super Saiyan 3 and they're going up against Kid Buu. They have their little fight, great art and animation. They're pretty much I guess you would say well suited for each other, or not well suited. They're like, the fight's pretty even for a start, but then later on, Kid Buu is taking the upper hand and actually just whoops Goku's ass. And then actually, then we take a quick look. We go and we also see King Kai. We go back to him. He's watching the fight, but it looks like he's taking a massive shit. Like he's like he looks like he's about to take a shit. And I'm like, but then we get to like probably one of the most surprising parts of the episode, and definitely that I really love, was that we take a trip down to hell, or I guess you say, yeah, the version of hell, where we actually see all of the villains from DBZ minus Radix, because he wasn't in there, or maybe he was, and he was just off in the corner, make an appearance. We see Frieza, we see the Ginyu Force, we see Cell, but he sounds way differently. I can definitely tell that Funimation, for some reason, changed his voice. I don't know if the original voice actor just couldn't return for the role, or whatever, but it sounded really off. I was like, whoa, okay, Cell's here, but that's not Cell. As well, we also saw Babidi. Let's talk about, Majin. And so eventually Goku gets exhausted from being from Super Saiyan 3. He falls down, Vegeta takes over, and Vegeta gets his ass whooped. Like, he stands no chance against Kid Buu. Like, Kid Buu just whoops his ass. Like, he barely gets it. I don't think even went Super Saiyan I don't think even ever went Super Saiyan against Kid Buu. But then right before Kid Buu is about to kill Vegeta, Goku comes in with that clutch and gets back into the fray, goes Super Saiyan 3 and goes against Super Buu again. And they're pretty much well suited, but Goku's not really doing any real damage to Kid Buu because of his regeneration ability. Now, let's get to like the best part of the episode. Vegeta's internal monologue, where pretty much it just goes through I guess you say DBZ from his perspective. And really, he talks about how Kakarot or I guess I should say Goku, has always been stronger than him. We've known this from the beginning, that Goku has always had the upper hand in terms of power level against Vegeta. But Vegeta is like, he sees how he does against Kid Buu. He also reflects on how he was doing against Kid Buu, and reflects really on everything he did from, their first battle to, him against, the Ginyu Force, Cell. Talk about the legend of the Super Saiyan. And Vegeta's like, you know what, Kakarot, you are the superior fighter. GG, bro. Yeah, Vegeta finally admits his defeat. He finally admits that Goku is without doubt the most powerful person. Is the most powerful Saiyan. He admits that he is no longer, like, he'll never catch up to Goku, which kind of is a shit, because I would love to see Vegeta just catch up to him once. Just once let Vegeta take the W. Instead of always having to be Goku, but it was a nice moment to see Vegeta finally admit to the fact that it's really just been the writing on the wall that's always been there, that the fans have noticed, but Vegeta, of course, with his Saiyan pride and stubbornness, never admitted, but he finally does, that Vegeta, that Goku is the superior fighter. And that's where the episode ends, with Goku still going at it with Kid Buu. Overall, I fucking love it. The fan service in the middle was when we saw the villains. We saw Frieza, Cell, and Babidi. That was a nice touch. I really liked it. And the intro monologue with the music, it looked great. So my final verdict for this week's episode of DBZ Kai Final Chapters is a 10 out of 10. Also, guys, I got my Captain America Civil War review exporting right now, so expect that review dropping later today as the finale to my Road to Infinity War series. Man, I am so hyped. Man, I cannot believe this week we're getting Avengers Infinity War. It's coming out this week, guys. This week! This week! Sorry. I'm just so hyped. We're so close. We're so close to seeing what 10 years of the MCU has finally led up to. Of course, there's also Avengers 4, but oh, I cannot wait to see what the Russos and Kevin Feige have in store for us in less than a week. I can't wait. I cannot wait, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you feel like, and links down in the search box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.